no, debris. What is going on? The day is June 27th. The SPC has highlighted a 5% tornado risk over parts of central and southern North Dakota. They underline the risk for large to baseball-sized hail and the possibility for a few tornadoes. I was positioned near the small town of Washburn, North Dakota, waiting on storms to fire. But we didn't have to wait very long as storms started firing around 5 o'clock. They initially struggled to get strength, but all we needed was that one storm to get through. And that storm popped around 6:10 o'clock. We started to follow the storm, watching it grow until we realized that the storm of the day was forming to our southwest. After seeing this, we immediately dropped south, but in the process of making a decision, we overjudged the speed of the storm and ended up being way farther than what we wanted to. At this time, I got a video of the storm growing in size, already showing some great structure. While the storm continued to strengthen, we found a road to watch the storm as it started to produce a tornado. We didn't have to wait long because at 7:47 the first tornado touched down. We were pretty far from the tornado, but once it lifted, we headed closer to the storm. We headed south down the Bismarck and then west on I-94, where we got a much closer look on the storm when it started to turn into a mothership, where I got a nice time lapse of the storm. While we were time-lapsing, we started to realize a tornado was spinning up in the storm, so we quickly switched back to a video and started recording. After that tornado, the storm quit being as tornadic, and all there was left was to watch all the good structure. As the day came to an end, we thought we may have had the best day chasing, but we had no idea what we were going to get tomorrow. As the sun rose the next day, we were in the town of Jamestown, North Dakota, getting ready for another big day in Minnesota and eastern South Dakota, where the SPC outlined the risk for large hail and the possibility for tornadoes. Storms were set to fire in northeast South Dakota, so we wasted no time getting south into Minnesota and then getting into position. While waiting, one little storm popped up and it already had a funnel on it, just foreshadowing what today was going to be like. Storms started to fire around 5 o'clock, farther south than expected, but unlike yesterday, the storms took a while to get organized. While sitting around waiting to see what storm would get organized first, we started to notice that the storms way farther south were getting organized way quicker, so we quickly dropped south to get into position. At this time, I also got a video of the storm going up and strengthening. We continued to head south as the storm started to pick up strength and become more tornadic. It's 53 o'clock. Storm chasers reported a tornado touching down, but we didn't get visual of the tornado until around 6:58.
Massive tornado. Oh my God.
After seeing the beast of a tornado the storm put down, we quickly found a road to stop and record the storm. As that tornado lifted, another mesocyclone formed, and we followed that for a while as it tried several times to put down a tornado. We followed the storm just a little bit farther as it had its last attempt to try and put down a tornado. Much lower than the other one.
Those trees are in the way. Think we go up?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Get past these trees.
Oh my gosh. It's rotating right there. After watching radar, we decided to go west on the next storm forming behind this storm as velocity started to pick up. At this time, one of the greatest tornadoes that I've ever seen touch down, known as the Gary, South Dakota tornado. Right here, as the tornado was able to move like it was dancing over the fields, was one of the craziest things that I've ever seen.
Unbelievable.
That tree. The full video of the Gary, South Dakota tornado is on my channel.
Wanna go?
Yeah.
We're really close. are a beast.
It's still just ripping. This is reaching like 20 minutes, 30 minutes on the ground. As the tornado started to come to an end, it was on the ground for 39 minutes, but before we headed to the hotel, we got 2 more tornadoes, but only one of them was on video. It wasn't even where the main... Oh, it did lift already? Wow, a brief tornado.
I think the main show is going to be on the other side, isn't it?
In the upcoming days, surveys would be completed showing that the Gary, South Dakota tornado was an EF3 and the other tornado was an EF2. Now that I was back home, all I could do was stare at my good footage and photos that I got, making it one of the best chases that I've ever had.